Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Oh, and by the way, welcome to the channel for everything Arsenal and everything football. And welcome to the channel for the 14-time FA Cup champions, Arsenal. Let me know if you can hear me, anyone in the chat. Hi, Lewis. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You have no idea. Hi, Lewis. Oh, wow. 10 people in the chat. Is everyone buzzing like I am? I need to know if you guys can hear me first. This is the first time using StreamYard on the phone. I have no idea how to work it. So I'm even unable to use the camera because of internet and stuff. Larry says, got my new Arsenal kit on. Yeah, well worth it. They should sell it at like 200 quid or something. Hi, RK Sweetie. I hope everyone is buzzing like I am. 14-time champions. I want everyone in the chat, those people who are saying Arsenal cannot beat Chelsea, you know yourselves. I need you guys to come and apologize to Arteta, apologize to Aubameyang. The best part about that game was the final whistle and seeing Arteta running on the pitch and hugging those players. It made me cry. It made me cry. Like I couldn't believe it. Like I know how much it means to Arteta. Remember, this is the first competition. This is the only competition he had to start from the beginning to the end. He came in the Premier League in the middle of the season. Europa League, we're already in the middle of the season, knockout stage. He came in, I don't know if you're in the Carling Cup or Carabao Cup or whatever, but he started the FA Cup from the third round and he finished it and he won his first trophy over Lampard, a guy who has been manager for like 3 years. AM says, way to save a terrible season too much. Yeah, I know, AM, you're one of those people who are saying it's already a terrible season. Yes, it was, but we really needed this trophy. We really need to get into Europe, so it means a lot. AFC Zain, hi bro, come on Arsenal. Come on Arsenal. Sam Tembo, congratulations on winning this 14th FA Cup trophy. I don't know about the others, but I think this is one of the most, okay, the 2014 one was one of the most important because it had been a long time before we had won it again. So this is like the second most important for me because, yeah, you know which kind of season we've had. So, yeah. Glenn, my GI FC Zain. FC Zain, by the way, shout out to you. This was actually the first guy, him and RK Sweetie, to actually ever comment on this channel. So shout out to you guys. Lewis, yeah, we can hear you. Not selling it. I don't get how people pay 100 pounds for the authentic ones. Yeah, Arsenal. I've seen other fans saying they like this as Arsenal jersey, like all of them. So yeah, it's good to have a good jersey and to have a good team winning trophies, not just the jerseys. So yeah. Come on, you Gunners. I still think this squad is inconsistent, but FA is our cup. I cried too. Yeah, of course. Let's not be too over the moon because you know the squad we have. You just need to watch the first 10 minutes of that game to actually tell that we still need some signings. We were terrible in midfield. I saw Xhaka giving away the ball. I saw Luiz and Holding being passed too easily for that first goal, and also Xhaka giving away the ball that time. Martinez saved from Mount. Every time we always make those mistakes, but after that I cannot blame the team for anything. So we definitely need like 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 or 15 more signings to win a trophy, to win the best trophies that we want to win. But this one means a lot. It really means a lot. I've put a link in the comment section and in the live chat if you want to join. Anyone can join if you want. Lewis says we are inconsistent, but we've beaten the top 4 teams by United in the league in the last month, so I don't care right now. To be fair, we actually beat United in January and Arteta too, so when we beat them convincingly. And it's been a long time since United beat us, by the way. The last FA Cup, but in the league, I think last season we drew and won, and this season we drew and won, so they also don't have easy against us. We need to sort out the defense at parts, but who cares right now? Yeah. Congratulations to Arsenal. Thank you, okay, sweetie. You actually predicted a 2-1, so congratulations to you. You need to come up with more predictions because yeah, it looks like they're working out. Lewis, Granit is the best player in the team. After that mistake or mistakes throughout the season, he has picked it up, of course, definitely. I was always saying the last 2 years that I want Granit to leave, but right now I don't think he's upped his game. He looks nice in the new kit. I saw that video they did with Holding and Bellerin, the watch along for last season, and it actually means something to them winning this. So yeah, Cookie Quacky, you need to tell me where you got that name from, by the way. Beaten 4-5 of the other top 6 clubs this season. Sadly, the other was Spurs. I still don't know how we didn't win that game. Oh, yeah, I know. Kolasinac. That's why we didn't win that game. Ceballos and Aubameyang were great. Oba, man of the match for me, but Ceballos was phenomenal too. Yeah. Aubameyang, 4 goals from the semi-final. The 4 goals we've scored, he's gotten all 4 of them. And like this second goal, that was almost all his work. Like someone else would have fluffed that chance, but the way he took it, amazing. Brilliant. Ceballos and Oba are great. Yeah. Who cares about Spurs? They don't exist. I really wish they finished 7th and we knocked them out of the Europa League. But yeah, we'll do it next season. Hi, Mr. AFK. Arteta won more trophies in 8 months than Spurs in the last 25 years. It's not actually 8 months because he had, of course, he was one of the first people to get ill or to get here. You know what? Plus, we were not playing the games for like two months. So it is really a boost for him. Like you can definitely see he's a better manager than most of them. He can do the job. The Chelsea goalkeeper is older than him, but he's very, very experienced. Ceballos really showed up recently. Yeah, Lewis, I'm actually thinking about signing him now. Bellerin was the most important player of his life. Yeah, that second goal did very well. I thought they were gonna chop it out because VAR, you always know what VAR always does against Arsenal. But Anthony Taylor, by the way, one of the best referees we've had all season. Best decisions I've seen. He gave us the penalty, didn't overturn it, gave Kovacic the red card, didn't give the foul for the second goal. So for the first time ever, I feel very, very good. 23 people in the chat. Thank you very much. It's because where I am, there's no I'm not sure about the internet, but next time I'll go live with my face on it, with guests and everything. But I'm just here to celebrate this victory. Hope we get another chance early in the upcoming season, maybe match day 17. But I'm excited for Liverpool Arsenal in the community. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You're actually going to play Liverpool, I think, on 29th of this month. Oh yeah, man, here we go again. Liverpool again. I don't really like fixtures against Liverpool, but hey, we beat them in the last game. So bring them on. Hopefully we'll have Thomas Partey. Hopefully we'll have anyone else you guys want to have. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the chat. Anyone else you want to have next season? Come on, you Gunners. Mr. AFK, I feel we'll get top 5 next season. You know what? If Arteta is manager and he signs players, I feel he can get top 3. I'm not getting too ahead of myself, but he's a really good manager. If he can get these players performing, I mean, look at Mustafi and Xhaka after Arteta came. Xhaka was done at Arsenal, let's be honest. He has upped his game very much. Our second goalkeeper is looking like one of the best players in the team. Saka, who has been one of the best players the whole season, he can't even make the semi-final team. He can't even make the final team. So really, really good. I can say that. 5 months, let's ignore the lockdown, absolutely. Big up Glenn. Sam G, hi bro. 22 viewers, man. I know, man. I'm not even showing my face in the 23 people here. So yeah, let's go, man. Benjamin, Kel, Mensa, I've never seen you before. Welcome. I didn't see Ozil and line in the celebration. Ozil is in Turkey. I don't even think he's an Arsenal player anymore. Like I saw him in training with Aubameyang and Pepe and Lacazette, but it doesn't really look like an Arsenal player anymore because even the players who are injured should be there. The players who are not in the squad should be there. Did you guys see? We are so new to winning trophies that Aubameyang didn't even know how to carry it. That's how new we had to winning trophies. The medals part, people were picking medals. Cedric is not supposed to collect a medal. The youngster Smith is not supposed to collect a medal, but they collected it because we're so new to this. We're not used to winning trophies every now and then. So it was so new to Aubameyang lifting a trophy. So I'm really thrilled. Coutinho. I hope I don't want Coutinho for Guendouzi. You know what? I wouldn't sell Guendouzi still. It wouldn't be my first option to sell, but since everything is going on and it doesn't look like he's getting on with the manager, I'd get him, but I'd try and get Coutinho just like by itself. Just try and get Coutinho. Don't link it up with other deals or stuff. So yeah. This was truly an emotional win. Chelsea got in the Champions League, but Arsenal didn't. Yeah, it was just like last season. After they scored fast, I thought, wow, here we go again. But then I remembered in 2014, we were 2-0 behind and still managed to come back. But again, I remember that we had Cazorla, Rosicky, Ramsey, Podolski, players who are like good players, and I didn't remember us having such kind of players. Right now I don't remember us having such kind of players, but they did the job, they upped the task, they did very well. The money management, hi man, now we can sign some players, man. I'm so happy. I'm very happy. At least now we can sign some people. Yes, agreed. Benjamin, yeah, that's a point. Leno is weird. Ozil is clearly out. Even Martinelli made his way there. I don't know. Leno, maybe he was in the around. I don't know, but yeah, we didn't see him. Xhaka improved a lot. He's like our team's spine. You know what? If you were to ask me, I wouldn't want Xhaka to start or to be the main player for Arsenal next season. Because let's be honest, we know he's not that good. He's not even in. Okay, the Kante was on the bench. He's probably better than him. But since he has upped his game, his passing is good. His tackling is good. There's a tackle he put in today. Very excellent. Very good. But again, he always has that tendency of making mistakes every now and then. That is what I don't like about these Arsenal players. They can keep 20 clean sheets in a row, but in the 21st game, you'll still be very nervous because any one of them can make any mistake at any time. All 7 players in midfield and at the back, not all of them will have a solid game. At least one of them will have crazy moments. But today and in the semi-final, you cannot blame any of them. Lewis says, yeah, Leno is a weird as he's back in training. Hey, bro, you're doing a good job. Thank you, Bom. Sorry, how do you say this name? Bom Mwita Waigua, yeah? Thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, I'll appreciate if you subscribe. Thank you very much. I'll have many transfer videos coming up, especially after this win. I'm buzzing. It's a wonderful celebration. It's a wonderful day. The staff were trying not to laugh at all the players went crazy. Yeah, like when he dropped the trophy, it was so funny. I was like, oh no, but okay, that's the worst thing he has done all season, so you can't blame him. Didn't see Chambers there either. Now I think, Chambers. I didn't even remember Chambers as an Arsenal player, leave alone being there as lifting the trophy. Now that is one player I wouldn't keep at Arsenal. I always forget about him, but I think he's a bit too slow and then injury prone. I don't like that. On the right film, didn't see him. Rewind 14 times, baby. Yes, Simpy, 14 times. How many FA Cup finals have you guys watched for Arsenal? Like, how many times have you seen Arsenal lifting a trophy? It was 2014. The first one was 2005. The first one was 2003. The first one. Is this the first one for you? This is the what? This is the 5th one for me. The first one was 2005. I was still very young back in the 2002. I didn't understand what was going on, but now I do. Believe me, now I'm all up in Arsenal's business, all up in asking how much money we have, how much money is the transfer budget, how much is the player's salary, all that. At the forefront on the right, congrats Arsenal. Thank you, Benson. I like Callum Lewis. Yeah, I know you also like Mustafi. I know you also like Miyachi. Was he called Miyachi? I know you also like Park Chu-young. Some weird players. I have watched 3. I think Callum is good option as he can play CDM, CB, and right back. So a club player maybe properly. Bravo Arsenal. Thank you, Dennis. So yeah, I don't want to make this too long. So let me get into the player ratings for the game. Let's start with Martinez. Martinez, again, I just have to give him so much props because at the time Leno got injured against Brighton, I was like, wow, now here we go again. Our season has faltered within 2 games of the return. But since he came in, you can even argue he's done better. Okay, I wouldn't give him a higher rating than Leno because Leno was so consistent for the whole season, but I'd probably give them the same. I'd give them 8 for the entire season. But for today's game, Martinez, I'm going to give him an 8. He did what he had to do. Saved everything from Mount, from Chelsea didn't have very many chances. That's what I liked about it, especially in the second half. But he did what he had to do. And that time he collected the ball in the last 10 minutes and lying down, taking the piss, wasting time. I was so happy. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. Have some nasty streak in your game. AM in the chat, I know you always want these players to be hard, and that is what we want. Don't be too nice. Don't go on lifting up players or talking to them nicely. No, laughing with players like Aubameyang did against was it Aston Villa? No, I don't want that. I want this Aubameyang. I want the Aubameyang who's up for the business. Let me know what you guys would give Martinez. I like everyone. Yep, I know that Lewis, Cookie, Martinez, Ceballos, and Oba all get tens. Martinez 8. Martinez 8 for me. Cookie says Martinez 10. I really always have I really struggle to give players 10, especially after we've conceded a goal that early. And he didn't really have a lot of saves to make like he's had in the past few games. Cookie says all great, although Emi could have been off for that outside the box touch. I didn't see the replay of that. Was it outside? Did he handle the ball outside? If he did, I'm even loving Anthony Taylor more. I'm loving the assistant more. This is the first time we've had decisions going our way. I hope I'm still clear. I hope the internet isn't acting up. Lewis says, Amy gets as high as I can, but I just take 8 because I'm dumb. No, you're not, Lewis. You're a good support, and I appreciate you being in all of my videos. I appreciate you, Cookie, too, for always doing the quizzes and everything. Thanks very much for supporting. I was on like, what was it, like 400 subscribers in like January. So I really appreciate it. Almost at 3K. So I'll appreciate if I get that this month, my birthday month. So yeah, it would be a very, very good. It has already been a very good start to the month. So yeah, come on. All great, although Emi, Granite 9. We'll get to Granite. Ceballos 9, Pepe 8. Martinez wasn't warmed up for the goal, and he was getting a lot of chances. Chelsea, yep. It was just Justin. Chelsea had a lot of chances in 30 minutes in the second half. Did they? I thought like the first 20 minutes of that game is when they dominated us very, very. I could actually see them getting a second goal, and I was very worried. All clear, mate. Thank you, Lewis. Yes, you clear. Thank you, okay, sweetie. So 8 for me for Martinez. The next one is Bellerin. I know most of you wanted Niles to play as the right back and right wing back, and Xhaka to play as the left wing back, but I still have a soft spot for Bellerin, and I still have a soft spot for him, especially when he plays Chelsea. He always has some very, very good games. And he played well, especially for the second goal. At least he has improved from this. The last 4 or 5 games, he has done better than he had done in the earlier season. So I think for today, Bellerin is going to get, it was a final again. He's one of the only few players who have been here since like 2015, 2017, and this one. So Bellerin, I don't really know how to give him 7 or 8. What would you guys give Bellerin as the rating? 7 or 8? Let me know. Arteta 10, yeah, absolutely. Arteta gets a 10. I will come back to that. August will turn around for 20. Will be the turnaround for 2020. I hope so. I hope every one of you is doing well at home, your families and everything, and I hope everything turns around and you can have fans back in the stadium. I think Ainsley has to be a starter from now on. He's so good. Thanks, man. Just keep out the comment. Thank you. We got lucky with those injuries, but we deserve to win. But by taking our chances, taking our chances. Let's say Aubameyang taking our chances. Like that guy is. Would Lacazette score that second goal? I don't know. Would you like turn back to his left? I'm not sure. Like that confidence, that ability to just turn and to your weaker foot and lift it over the keeper. It was like some Pro Evolution Soccer 10 stuff. Oba is a hi Birk. Thank you for your comment. I gave whole backline 8, but Ainsley on a 9. I'm great. Yeah, I'm great too. Lewis, okay, Bellerin, I'm going to give him an 8. I'm going to give him an 8, especially because of that second goal that run he made. Brilliant, and he's improved from the start of the season. So I hope he has proved some people wrong. So he gets an 8 for me. The next one is David Luiz. I really wanted him to get 1 over Chelsea, 1 over Lampard. The first time Lampard joined Chelsea, he said they weren't really getting along with him. So he sold him, and let's be honest, it hasn't been the best of seasons. He gave away 5 penalties. He has gotten like 3 red cards. but he has performed where it mattered, the semi-final and the final. So Luiz for today. Again, since we consider that goal losing concentration and not being ready, I think Luiz for me is going to get 7, 8. No, I'm going to give Luiz a 7. I'm going to no, let's just enjoy that it fell to the right person. Who else played? Kieran Tierney. I'm just so happy to have him. At the start of the season, I wasn't so sure. Like I was like, is he really the player we bought? 25 million cheap. He's not the 70 million defender that we needed. And the injury he had at the start of the season, the injury he got against West Ham in December. But since then, the crosses he puts, the passes he put for Aubameyang against City, the crosses for Martinelli, the defending having to play as a centre back. We would all want him to play as a left wing back, but he has done the job for us, putting his body on the line, doing the job for us. I hope he was not injured. He went off later on. He did the job for us. So Tierney for me today again, I think he has to get a 9. He has been brilliant since we came back from lockdown. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So he gets a 9. Lewis says cut out. How about now? Oh no. Yeah, don't worry. Internet problems. Don't worry about that. So yeah, let me rush through it before the internet acts up again. I hope it wasn't acting up for too long. So Tierney gets a 9. The next one is going to be who else am I going to talk about? I'm buzzing, man. I don't even know who played. Holding in the first few minutes, I wasn't really convinced. Again, he always has some good games and some terrible games, but hey, yeah, he won the trophy like he did in 2017. Did what he had to do. So Holding, I'm going to give him a 7. Thanks, spot on comment. Cookie says, was David Luiz 10 million a steal or a mistake? A few weeks ago, I've said mistake, but he's playing well and for his puff. I wouldn't say a mistake, but I feel like every transfer window, when it comes to the last few days and Arsenal haven't signed anyone, we always tend to go for whoever is available. Like we go to the market and all the tomatoes are done and you only have like 2 remaining. We go for that. That's what I don't like. But he has done the job in the last few games. But overall, in the whole season, I think I'd give him a 5. He's been average for the whole season. So 10 million. If it was 15 to 18 million, I would say it was a bad business. But 10 million, I guess I'd take it. So yeah. So yep. Few seconds. Okay, sweetie. Lewis says Tierney has been unbelievable since he's been back. Yep, I agree with you. Back 5, still further back. You know, I did a video 2 months ago, and I talked about having a back 5, and Arteta actually used that after I made that video. So you can only say Arteta has been watching my videos. Thank you. You're welcome, people. Congratulations. Yeah, I can say congratulations for winning the FA Cup. You're welcome. I hope he's been watching my videos. The back 5 definitely works for us, for the players we have. The kind of wingers we have, the right backs, Bellerin, Kolasinac, Tierney, all have attacking Xhaka. It allows us to play the 2 up front. We have not so good defenders, centre back, so it's better having 3 there. So it works for us for now. For next season, we'll see what happens. The next one is so in case you're just joining, I said Martinez gets an 8 for me. Bellerin gets an 8 too. Luiz gets a 7. Holding gets a 7. Tierney gets a 9. And the next one is Maitland-Niles. Another very good performance, especially in the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes. He gave James and Azpilicueta the run around. Like Azpilicueta got that injury because of being run ragged by Aubameyang and Niles. So for today, again, Niles, I think I'm going to give him a 9. I think you have to give him a 9. Like he was brilliant again. Very, very good. Not even his position, but it looking like it is his position. So from the last few performances, I think he has convinced maybe Arteta to stay next season. So yeah. Larry says, yeah, you did. My brother also said it before your vid, because Tierney could play there. If your brother say that, you need to get him here, I need to get him on a few shows then. I agree with both Lewis and Glenn on Luiz. To be honest, Luiz a 6 to a 10 for me. From Celtic. Yep. So Niles gets a 9 for me again. To the midfield now, Granit Xhaka. What did you guys give Xhaka? For me, has improved very much. Gave out a silly ball in the first few minutes. We almost conceded from it, but I liked how he looked comfortable, and he doesn't pick up as many yellow cards as he used to do when he was new at Arsenal, and the red cards. Again, another solid performance. He's looking like the experienced guy. To be fair, he looks like the Arsenal captain, but yeah, we all know what happened at the start of the season, and I think he has also earned a position for Arsenal next season. So I'm also going to give Xhaka an 8, so we can both take credit. Okay, Lewis, fine. Holding was poor. Sam G. Oh, by the way, if you want to come on, Sam, just click on the link. I think I've put it in the comments section. Xhaka gets a 6. 6? You're being harsh, Sam. You're being very harsh. I mean, it's not the Aston Villa game. We've just won a trophy. In the first one in 3 years, more than 3 years since like it's being played in August. Only a 6. Yeah, I'm wondering. So I'm going to give Xhaka an 8. Come on, we won the game. Yep, we won the game. Sam, you're too harsh, man. You're too harsh. The next one is Ceballos. Oh wow. I'm actually thinking about splashing 35 million for him. He's now proving his worth. Like those kind of number 10s who can play from defensive midfield position, like the way Cazorla used to do. There was a time Cazorla played as a left winger for us for the entire season, and then the next season he played as the holding midfielder with Coquelin. So he's done pretty well for me, especially since lockdown got us into this position. Scored the winning goal against Sheffield in the quarterfinal. He has done very well. So Ceballos gets a 9 for me. Brilliant performance again. I think we need to either extend his loan or get him on a permanent deal. Cookie says Xhaka could have been sent off, so made some errors. I saw those errors, maybe 1 or 2. So if he didn't make those errors, it would have been a 9. So I'm already including those errors in that 8 because he held on to some tackles he made were very, very good in that game. AM says we still have to sell players and get improved transfers. Of course, absolutely. We need to be business-like for next season. Our midfield and defense needs to be improved. No sentiments. And then the other thing, the transfer clauses, I think October 15th, and the season starts September 12th or 15th. I've forgotten. Again, what I'd say is I don't like when you sign players when the season has already started. I want us to get our business done right now, like right now. Let's buy players right now. Let's have them play the first game, not the fourth game after we've dropped points in 2 games, maybe 2 losses and a draw, and then we buy players when you're already 9 points behind. I don't like that. Let's do the business right now. Wait, can I post a comment? Let me post the link again. AM says Bellerin gets 9 for that run. Oh, I actually just remembered you can put the comment on screen. Yeah, it's like I was born in 1940 or something. Bellerin gets 9 for that run. We still have to get improved transfers. Yeah, I was talking about that. So we need to get the transfers done very, very early. That's the thing I want. Ceballos 9. Yeah. Xhaka was almost costly. Yeah, but again, I think he had more good than bad in that game, so I'd still give him an 8 for that game. 7, yeah, maybe 7 is not too low, so I think if someone gives him a 6, that's why it becomes too low. RK Sweetie says Ceballos, absolutely. What a player. Close the deal like early. Let's buy the players this month. Let's get the job done. Let's have them interact with some of our players first, and then Ceballos was poor. Eddie Howe has left. Bona just got notified. Oh wow, Cookie, wow. Eddie Howe, yeah. By the way, I think he was one of those managers like Arsene Wenger, those managers who should have gone a long time ago, but he still had the chance because of what he has done. So if he has been left or sacked, let me know. Let me get someone on the stream.
Hello, Glenn.
Hi, Sam.
Hello, Glenn. I think I lost connection from it, but we're back now. What a win that was.
Oh, it's okay. I've just removed my mic. I hope everyone still hears me well. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I'm not sure if in the chat
I've
they
taken
can.
off my
I can
mic,
hear.
so I don't think you can operate the microphone. The microphone I'm using, you can't operate it as like if I have a guest on. What did you think of the game?
I thought, to be honest, I think that everyone played well. Really, apart from Holding, he was pretty shaky, and Xhaka was a liability a bit. But everyone turned up, and that's what we needed to see. Arteta was spot on with his team selection and tactics, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's bright signs to build our next season.
So Holding was one of your worst players today. What would you give Shaq as the rating?
I think I gave Xhaka a 6, to be honest. I mean, he distributed the play well, yes, but he made a few mistakes. Like that first one, the first half, had Mount have passed it to Giroud, would have been 1-0 down. I think he's just
Yeah,
sometimes just it's not.
but didn't he do well after that?
Yeah, he did because he could have single handedly won us the game. To be fair, by getting Kovacic sent off, both of the fouls were on him. Um, but
Yeah, but oh
I
yeah,
just
I didn't
don't
notice
think
that
he
by the
was.
way. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think he was as good as Nil today.
Okay. Can you? I've already done the ratings for the backline, so just a quick one. What did you give Martinez?
Martinez, he gets 8. To be honest, yeah, really good. Just couldn't have done anything about the goal.
Yeah, about Bellerin.
Perfect as usual. And Bellerin, I'd give him a 9. He was exceptional. What possibly the man of the
Wow,
match, to be honest.
9. Wow, I think that's a bit high,
He was
but
just
yeah, he was
incredible with his
brilliant to be
finishing.
honest. Yeah, I just like when our players proves people wrong. That's what I like. I know Luca, and Luca was saying we are going to lose this game 3-1 or something. So
Mm.
Laka was poor. Laka was poor.
Thing is,
Laka was poor. Did you think? Yeah, go ahead.
Laka was
Your
it,
your your your
it
net
was
is your
pretty
net is
poor.
break.
Let's be honest.
Laka?
Yeah. He didn't do much on the ball, but I don't know. I mean, it's a difficult one. I didn't really see him much on the ball, so we got to call him. Didn't have a great
Okay, now
game,
I think I
to be
think
honest.
I think you guys are being too harsh. Those chances Aubameyang got, especially for his second goal, Lacazette was Lacazette was taking away the markers. He was taking away the defenders and creating space for Aubameyang. That is enough for me. Getting those chances for Aubameyang is enough for me. And he did that like 3 times or 4 times, creating that space for Tierney on the left, Aubameyang on the left to get those chances. He did that very, very well.
Yeah, that's a good point. He um he does that normally every week, but I just think a striker's job, they've got to score goals, and Lacazette didn't look like he had much threat in him today. I think he only had one shot, which was that free kick which went wide, but
Oh
it
yeah, I
was all
forgot
down
about
to
that one. That
Aubameyang
was
at the end of
terrible.
the game.
That was
Yeah,
terrible.
that was awful.
What do you give the centre backs?
I gave Holding a 5. To be honest, I thought he was our worst player on the
Mm-hmm.
pitch. David Luiz, he gets a 7 because it did look like he had a mistake in him, and the first goal, I think it was his fault. But apart from that, he was good. And Tierney, another solid game, a 7. Didn't do too much, but he was just solid at the back like usual.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, you're so harsh.
Mm,
We, we
Tierney
we
didn't
won
do
the trophy,
much.
We did win the trophy.
Yeah, yeah, but I think Holding was just poor. To be honest, that was the only poor player.
And how
He
about
he couldn't
Niles?
deal with Pulisic. Niles, he gets a 9. He was exceptional.
9,
Could
yes,
easily be
actually.
a nest.
I think I agree with
Absolutely
you.
brilliant.
Simpy, big up
And the
Sam
game
and
was
Glenn.
when
I see you,
Pulisic got
Simpy.
subbed off because
Yeah,
a turning point was when Pulisic got injured.
yeah,
Because he was the one who scored the goal, of course, and Holding was
yeah. Actually
struggling
tweeted,
against him. I thought.
and said, "We love you, Pulisic. You've been playing well, but if we are going to win this game comfortably, you need to go out." So there's no time for sympathy. Like if he was in that game, I'm sure they would have scored a second goal. Um, Victor, hi, O'Neill. Thanks for being here. I wish the Coutinho rumor is true. Did you guys notice Ozil was not at Wembley at all? I think that says a lot. I heard he's in Turkey. I hope that is for a transfer because I think it has finally come to his time to leave right now. Like it's been too long. He should have left like a year ago, 2 years ago. Should never have gotten that contract, but that is not his fault. It's not Ateta's fault. It's not anyone's fault. It is Gazidi's fault. So I guess yeah, it's not his fault. Sam, how about Xhaka
Well, I think I gave Xhaka a 6 because
and
actually
Ceballos?
no, I'll give him a 7 because yes, 7.
You go.
Ceballos, another 9 for Ceballos. To be honest, he was brilliant. Again, it shows how hard he works, the passion he has, and he was creative as
Uh-huh.
well. I saw
Yeah.
when he won one of the free kicks he won. In the first half, his feet were just so quick. He's a really, really good player.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'd agree with that. Let me know in the comments section in the chat box what you guys would give the midfielder Xhaka and Ceballos. And shout out to Sam, by the way, Arsenal Insights. You can go and check out his channel. He's brilliant. We've done a lot of collabos, you know, on Instagram, on YouTube. He's brilliant. So check out his channel and subscribe to him. Lewis said, yeah, I did know Ozil. Well, I actually feel a bit bad because I normally don't like players leaving like that, like in bad terms with the fans and the manager and all that. I prefer players leaving like the way Ramsey left. He's done his job. Goodbye. You still love you in the club or the way. I don't think any of us hate the people like Walcott or Giroud. Sam, do you hate Walcott, Giroud, such kind of players?
No. Like Giroud, maybe people would say he was a bit disrespectful towards us from the Europa League final last year, but I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's just players like Nazari, Van Persie,
Mm-hmm.
Ashley Cole, and people like that.
How about
What's
Sanchez?
Oh yeah, I don't even know what to think of him, to be honest, because he's flopped since he's left Arsenal. So at least he's not done any
Thank
damage.
goodness. Thank
Yeah.
goodness. For me, I thought Sanchez would be a very key player in Manu, and I was very scared when he left. Now, for me, I would include Sanchez in the one in the maybe exaggerating and putting him in the top 10 Arsenal players, but in the top 15, I'd put Sanchez there. Let me tell you a few reasons before we get back to the strikers and stuff. Sanchez, the last time we beat West Ham away, Stoke away, Leicester away, those teams that we always struggle against, it was Sanchez single-handedly giving us those points away from home. The time we had Ozil and Sanchez away from home is when we used to score away from home and win games away from home. As soon as he left, we had that poor record away from home. Never won. I don't know for how many months, for how many games. And then the way he used to carry us for games, the big games at Wembley, the semi-final against Reading, the final against Aston Villa, the semi-final against Manchester City, the final against Chelsea. He scored in all those games, so he was a big game player. AM says Ozil should go to China or UAE to make money. He was great in Madrid, but at Arsenal, he was a bit of bad experience for the club and divided funds. Okay, now for 2014, 2013 when he joined, 2014, 2015, he was okay. We didn't mind him. He was doing well. He won the first trophies for us. We had gone. The drought was very long, and almost breaking the record for the assists, which De Bruyne has now equaled. By the way, I think he was okay, but after he got that contract, it was a big mistake. So I think it's time for him to leave. So Xhaka, I've given Xhaka, was it a 7 or 8? I think I gave Xhaka an 8. Arsenal Insight says 6 or 7. Ceballos, I'm going to give him a 9. What did you give him, Sam?
I gave
Is
him
it
9 as
still
well. He was brilliant.
okay? Oh, 32 people in the chat. Thank you very much. This is the first time I'm using StreamYard on here, so I appreciate you guys being here. The next one is Pepe. What did you think of Pepe's performance?
He didn't have the best game. He's been a bit quiet recently, to be fair. He started after lockdown very, very well, but recently he's been pretty poor. But I'm not too sure, to be honest. He won us a dangerous free kick. I remember that, which Lacazette then missed. But it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't too involved in the game. Aubameyang was the only real attacking threat, along with Ceballos. But they did their job. So, yeah, I'll give Pepe a 6, I reckon.
I think again I'll disagree with you in terms of being the only attacking threat to Aubameyang. There's a time Pepe. I think people let me know in the chat box what you thought about Pepe's performance. For me, like those minutes that we had the ball a lot in the first half, like around the 20th minute, 30th minute, he was running their defense all over the place, twisting them left, right, creating space, winning those free kicks. So and he played 90 minutes. I think he did well. I think you have to give him above 7. So for me, I'd give him a 7.
He was just a bit quiet, I think, to get that high.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, we won the trophy. That's all that matters.
Yep. AM says Pepe held the ball well today. Yeah, that's the other thing. He held on to the not held on. He held the ball well, like brought people into the game. So yeah, again, also that pass for he actually had the assist for Aubameyang's second goal. Let's not forget that. So he gets a 7. The neck by Glenn. Thanks for being here, Lewis. I appreciate you. Pepe 8. Yes, Simpy. Simpy says smash the like. I always forget to ask for that. So the likes help, the subscriptions help. So if you're watching this, I love it if you like it. So yep. The next one is Lacazette. Now I've seen people already debating about Lacazette in the chat. So for me, as I've said, he created space for Aubameyang and all that. So he'd get a 7. What would you give him, sir?
I think he was. It was an interesting game. I agree with your points that he made runs which gave Aubameyang space, and he. Now I think about it, yeah, Aubameyang got in on that left hand side quite a lot through Lacazette making space for him. So even though it is a striker's job to score goals at the end of the day, but and he didn't provide too much attacking threat. He did make those runs, so I'll also give him a 7. I agree with that.
Yeah, Victor says Ramsey, Walcott, Giroud will still have adulation of Arsenal fans. Yep. Van Persie, Adebayo, Sanchez, Ashley Cole are in our black books forever. Now, Adebayo is the worst of them all. For Van Persie, I know he wanted to win a trophy, so but I still don't forgive him. But he wanted to win a trophy, which he did. Sadly, Guendouzi is taking the same as Adebayo. I don't think so because Adebayo was already an experienced player. He was there since like 2005 or 2004 something. Guendouzi is still young, so his decision making, I think, is based on his age and being too erratic and wanting everything to work out immediately. So I wouldn't say that. Let's give him a chance. Maybe he'll even be here next season, so you never know. Thank you, AM. Victor says Pepe was a threat against Chelsea today. Pepe 8. He was constantly running at their defense and taking defenders into their wide zone. Yeah, and he also won a lot of free kicks, not just the one you're talking about. Some took pressure away from us when we needed to. Like I think they had like 5 yellow cards or something, and I think Pepe was like fouled for 2 of those fouls. So yeah, and finally up front, Aubameyang. What do I even have to say? Just talk for me, Sam. Just describe Aubameyang.
Yeah, he was outstanding. That second goal it was a beautiful goal. It really, really, really good finish, and great skill to work the goal as well. So such high pressure on him. Like FA Cup final, 70th minute, perfect time to score. And he just produced a delicate chip. What a guy it was under pressure, and shows how much of a key player he is. Like without
It's breaking up a bit. We'll get him back on. Okay, City says Pepe give him an 8. Yeah, I've given him a 7, but you know what? I think I'll upgrade it to an 8 because I think he was brilliant too. AM says Guendouzi is mature for the situation we are in. He needed to be like Pulisic, put his head down and improve and work hard. He was acting like hot fire. Yeah, unfortunately. AM says Oba gets a 10. You know, you can even increase that to like a 12 or something. Thanks, Oba Saki. How do you say that name? Suki. I don't know. But yeah, thanks, Oba. Thank you very much. We need him to sign that contract because um like every single goal that we've scored, like in this FA Cup, like semi-final, final, he did it for us. Against Watford, he got, I think the last 2 weeks he's gotten 3 braces, if I'm not wrong. Watford, City, and Chelsea, and those are braces heading to hat tricks, not braces that were just like tap-ins or anything. The second City goal, he almost got it done by himself. This one for today, the second goal, he got it done by himself against Watford. That second goal against Watford, brilliant overhead kick. Like you can't even. There's nothing to say about him. Like I'll do a player ratings for the entire season later on this week or next week, and I think he'll probably get a 9 or something. Victor says Oba was superb. He made the second goal look so easy, but that was a difficult goal to score. Board should give him a new contract ASAP. Yeah, I'm very happy for me. Good day, good day. The Gunners, yeah. Imagine if we lost today. Like the mood would have been so low. Like thinking about, oh, now we need to sign this one. Oh, Martinez didn't play well. He needs to go. Tierney didn't play well. We're overhyping him. If we lost that game, things would have been so different. But I'm very, very happy. Who even came from the bench? I don't even remember who came from the bench. I remember Kolasinac wasn't on for too long, so he'd get a standard 5. Socrates also came on, got what? He gets a standard 5 too. Nketiah did some running here and there, but not quite much. And were those the only 3 subs he made? Nketiah, Kolasinac, and Socrates. Was there anyone who came on? Anyone else? I'm not remembering. Can't remember anyone else who came on. I was so invested in praying that the game ended. I was so happy, man. This means a lot to us, all of us. Now it's time to get down to business. Time to get to the transfer window. Time to get some players. You know what? Let me know in the comment section. Just comment 3 players that you think should go this summer. 3 players, just 3 players. Let me know 3 players who you think need to go this summer. Just 3 players, not 5. I know you can say 10 or 15, but just 3 players you need to go this summer. Just 3 players you think should go this summer. I appreciate everyone who was here, by the way, or who is still here. AM, Cookie, Brutal, Lewis, Zane, RK Sweetie, Victor, Simpy, Arsenal Insights, of course. Thanks for coming on. I think your internet went off. Who else? I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. Seen some new people. Wilson, you said the Spirit Bellerin 9. I think I agree with you. Biruk, thanks for watching, commenting. I think I need to do this more live streams more often. Something. Yeah. AM says Nketiah. Let me see. Nketiah get 6 even and pressured the goalie. Wow, I didn't see that, but if he did that, you know what? Let's give him a 6. We are buzzing, so let's just give them that. Thanks, Oben, of course, to the rest of the team. It was all teamwork. Yeah, Martinez did well since the Brighton game when he had to come on. Tierney, Luiz, Xhaka in the middle, Aubameyang up front, Lacazette creating those spaces, Pepe creating a few chances, taking away the pressure from us. So All of them did very well. Uh, Victor says Guendouzi, Mustafi, and Socrates. Those are the three. So you'd keep Ozil, Victor. You'd keep Ozil in the team because for me, Ozil has to be the first one to leave. Um, Coutinho and Koulibaly important. Actually, for me, I always said Koulibaly ahead of Upamecano, and of course now Upamecano signed a new contract. Um, M says, thank you, Glenn. Great streaming chat. You did great. Looking forward to more. But thank you very much. Yeah, this is the first time I'm streaming with the StreamYard app straight from the phone. So yeah. In case you're into, let me go through the ratings again. I gave Martinez 8. I gave Bellerin 8. I upgraded it to an 8 from a 7. Holding got 7 for me, but I've had people say it should be like 6-5. I'll rewatch the game again and talk about it in the review. David Luiz got a 7 for me. Tierney got a 9. Niles got a 9. Xhaka got an 8. Ceballos got a 9. Aubameyang 10. Lacazette 7. And Pepe 8. On the bench, only 3 subs, so all of them get a 5. The manager, Arteta. Now, when the Premier League was stopped in March, I did a video talking about Arteta's season so far, and I did one called "Effective Ways Arteta Can Improve Arsenal Next Season." But it looks like he's already started it this season. Yes, the subs were a bit poor in some games. The Sheffield game, maybe the Brighton game, the subs were a bit poor. Maybe waited too long. But today and for the semi-final game, beating Guardiola, beating Klopp, and beating Lampard in the space of 2 weeks, all those victories with the kind of team we have. Would we win those games if we had Unai Emery? I don't think so. So big up to him. I think for today, winning the first trophy gets a 10. Just to add to it again, he came to Arsenal in December. The Premier League was already in the middle. The Carabao Cup, we were already out. The Europa League, we were already in the last 32. But the FA Cup, he started with us from the third round. And the first cup that he started from the beginning, he has won it. So you have to give him 10 out of 10 for this performance. Winning the first trophy, I hope the first of many. So yeah. Sorry, let me read this one. Victor says, we need the live stream after every Arsenal game, please. Yeah, that's the plan from next season, getting guests on. I already have people lined up. So yeah, this one's just a quick one. And yeah, for the transfers and everything, we'll go live more often. Yeah, because for us, we are still home, you're still in the house. So that's the best thing to do right now. Go live and talk about Arsenal. Cookie Cocky, do we need a central attacking midfielder? Should we continue 4-3-3? For me, central attacking midfielder, unless we get the players for that 4-3-3. Because right now we're not playing a 4-3-3, we're playing a back three. So for me, I think we need a creative midfielder. We definitely need a creative midfielder. As AM always says, let's not be too over the moon. We've seen some games that we've really lacked creativity, lacked struggle to score goals. So we definitely need people to come on and solve our problems at least. So central attacking midfielder for me. So if we get Coutinho, I wouldn't mind him. If we get, I really wish we could get someone like Madison, but Doucouré, he can do the job in those positions. Now, if you for 4-3-3, you can use it if you have someone like Doucouré. I hope we can get people like that. Let me read the charts. Victor says Ozil is definitely out of them already. No need including him. Yeah, unfortunately, as I've said, I feel bad that it had to end like this. I wish like he could have had a final season, score, assist, and then leave. But yeah, that's okay, Sam. No problem. Big up Arteta for sure. Arteta gets a 10 or more, a 10 for me too. Yeah, absolutely. I think the best picture is seeing him crying after the final whistle, jumping on players. Very, very good. Like that was very emotional. Reminded me of Arsene Wenger in 2014 when we thought we still wouldn't win a trophy and we did it. Reminds me of those days. Team was spot on here, Sam. Oh, you meant a 3-4-3. I think for next season, I think just change it depending on the game because let's say Brentford comes in the Premier League, I want them to come in, they're promoted. and then we're playing them at home. I don't want a back five or back three. I want four defenders. So let's have the players. Let's have the players who are suited for that game. So I'd still buy a central attacking midfielder, and I still use that formation next season if that makes sense. So use 3-4-3 for the games we need. Use the central attacking midfielder for the games we need. Champion, champion, champion. Yes, Liam, we are champions. And I always tell you, every time you predict a loss, we win. So I'm guessing you predicted a loss. How's everyone doing? I think everyone is doing well, very, very well, in fact. Um, Cookie says, I would be down to get Duda from Norwich. He's much better than Willock. And since he's been relegated, probably only 20 million, so he can get a big CB and other players. I don't know if that's the first player I'd go for. I still would go for the cheaper ones, maybe the likes of Lewis, the left back, and I wouldn't really get a centre back from Norwich. I know it's not an individual thing that they are relegated, but I saw so many individual mistakes though, and all that. I don't think they're the best team to get players from. Um, 14 times FA Cup champions. 14 times. Can't wait to tell our kids about this. We won the FA Cup 14 times. We saw Arteta. I'm sure everyone in this chat box saw Arteta winning it as a player and as a manager. So that is something for the books. Um, Happier than Liam. Yeah, but I'm happier than both of you, I'm guessing. Arteta gets a 10. Yes, I want Brentford. I wouldn't mind Fulham now. Fulham, those kind of teams like Hull City and QPR, they come in and go out. I want those new teams. I want Leeds. I never really saw Leeds playing in the Premier League for too long. I'm not sure any one of you saw Leeds playing in the Premier League for that long. Maybe the 90s people and the 80s people, but the 2000s, I don't think we saw Leeds playing that much. Um, how good? Victor says, how good is William Saliba? Please let us not forget we have a defender coming. I wish it taking Nathan Ake instead of Man City. Mm, I don't think I'd pay 40 or 50 million for Ake, but Saliba, you know what I would have done? I would even have gotten Saliba for this season. I wouldn't have taken him out on loan because we needed him this season. And you've definitely seen that we needed him for this season. Um, I know I don't know about his quickness. I wouldn't lie to you that I've seen a lot of from him. I really don't watch the French league, but for his age, from what we've seen or what we've heard, for his age is really quite good. And I don't think it'd be okay in a back two. I think he needs like two more defenders around him just to gain that Premier League experience and because of his age. So I guess it's something that we need to wait and see how he does next season. Or I don't know if you're going to have friendlies before the season. So that's what we need to wait and see. I predicted a win this time, actually. Okay, okay, Liam. Seems you're a bit confident this time. Mm, Victor says, what is the meaning of come on? Yeah, it means come on, you Gunners. Or come on, you Gunners. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be said. Come on, you Gunners. Or after we've won this cup, I think you can change the Gunners to Giants. Come on, you Giants. We are a big team now, back to being a big team. Yeah, Mr. FK says William Saliba is solid. Probably has seen more from him than me. Um, oh, Liam, I said 2-1 win, Obert to guessing to score twice. Oh, then you need to give me the lottery numbers for tomorrow. Come on, you Gunners. Yep. Come on, you Gunners. Never seen Leeds in the Premier League. Yep, I think I only saw them like for one season and I was very young. So I would like to see them again. So as I was saying, I want those teams like those teams we haven't seen for a long time. Leeds, we've never seen Brentford in the Premier League. So those new teams. West Brom, it's been like 3 years, and they have a new manager. It's not the West Brom that used to score through corners alone. So yeah, fourth trophy of my life. Liam, I really hope you get to like 30 trophies. I hope this is the fourth of many. Or did you actually count the Community Shield? You can count the Community Shield. We're actually playing Liverpool, I think, on 29th of this month in the Community Shield. So we have another game. The holiday won't be that long. Patrick says, nice work, Gunners. Absolutely. AM says, I hope Saliba is not another Mavropanos. Yeah, let's hope so. So, yeah. So those were my player ratings. I had to go live and celebrate this win. I'll go live more often again from next week, talking about more transfers. If you haven't liked the video yet, I'll appreciate if you click on the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'll appreciate if you subscribe. Thank you everyone for watching. Let me check if there's any more comments. Not Brentford. Not Brentford. I've seen West Brom and Fulham. Yeah, West Brom and Fulham always come up and down. West Brom 17-18, Fulham 18-19. Not counting the Community Shield. The Community Shield means a lot to us because we never really compete for the Premier League and stuff. So this is still a cup. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. That's the 14th FA Cup trophy for us. After such a poor season, we still managed to get a trophy. Remember, it's not Arteta's fault that we're in this position right now. He came in the middle of the season and I managed to improve the team. I don't think there's anyone. Is there anyone who has dropped their performance after Arteta came in? I don't think so. I think everyone has improved. The likes of Ceballos, Xhaka, Mustafi improved very much. Len will be back next season. Martinez will be back next season. People like Hope Aubameyang signs the contract. I'm really praying. So Tierney looking good. Niles looking good again. Luiz a bit better than what he was. Pepe, I know it hasn't been the best season, but it hasn't been the worst. He has still managed more than 10 goals, I'm sure, and more than 10 assists. So I'm guessing it has been a good season, or not a good season, a good end to the season. Let's hope we have a better season next time. Thank you, AM. Thank you, Sam. Yes, do that, Liam. I'm going to end this now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Keep staying safe. And you know what? 14 times Arsenal, Arsenal, Arsenal. Thanks for being here. And I'll talk to you later. See you guys.